Going on, everybody? Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to begin on this one. There's something real irritating that happened yesterday that I was just now thinking about it. And so, I gotta tell the people on YouTube about this, man. Sometimes some people, man. Oh. So I go get the oil change yesterday, right? Not a problem. I get to Ted Wayne's. That's where, we always get our oil changed at. It's like, it's all good. It's cool. And I get in there. There's a line. I don't mind waiting in line. And there's two guys at the register. There's two registers at the place, at the mechanic's place, whatever. And there's two guys. And so one guy's with one set of customers and the other guy's with another set. And then in between them is another person. So the guy I ended up seeing, the guy at the register I ended up going to talk to about the oil change, he served two girls before me, two females. And I point that out very specifically because that's exactly the situation. And you just notice things about people in certain situations, right? And the place was relatively full, I guess. And so anyway, I get up there, right? I'm waiting in line, and he's like all chatty with these girls. He's all nice and whatever, and the phone's ringing, and he doesn't even bother picking it up. He just doesn't even mind the phone at all. And he's all chatty and like cool and stuff. And this the girl in front of me, it's like, oh yeah, hey, welcome. No. Oh, by the way, check this out. I have a 50% off for your oil change. Would you like to use it? And she's like, oh yeah, of course, sure. It's like, oh yeah, I'll hook you up. No worries, girl, or whatever, right? What's up? So I'm like, all right, that's good for them and whatever. I just want to, my thing is I like to limit my interactions with people, but that doesn't mean that I'm a dick. So I'll be cordial, I'll be friendly until you come at me a certain way. And that's what this guy did. So he's all chatty, all nice with the girls and everything, and it's not a problem, right? So I get up there, she leaves. The moment she leaves and goes and sits down, and the moment that I walk up, the smile is wiped away from his face. So at this point, there's no more line. It's not busy in there anymore, and it's relatively quiet because everyone's kind of dispersed. So I go up there. He's like, all right, what do you need? And that's literally what he said. He's like, all right, what do you need? And I was like, oh, I'm just here for an oil change. And we started putting in our information, and I told him which car it was, and he's like, oh, I don't have a Mazda listed here. I was like, oh, it's fine. Every time I come here, the Mazda's never in there, but we always get the oil changed here. And he's like, well, not according to this, you don't. And I was like, okay. Anyway, the Mazda is out there. It's got California plates. It's blue. And he goes out and writes down the license plate number. And he takes the old sticker off, right? The old Ted Wayne sticker that says exactly the date that it was last done and the location, which was that fucking location. So he has a sticker and he has all the information. So it's like I wasn't fucking lying. For whatever reason, they never jot down in the computer that the car was fucking there. So he goes back and he's like inputting the license plate information in. And it's like, did that license plate used to belong on a green Lexus or something like that? And I was like, Lexus? No, that car's been on that plate's been on that car since we got it from Hertz. And he's like, well, not according to the computer, it ain't. It's like, according to this plate matches a blue or green Lexus or whatever. I'm like, no, I don't know if you wrote it down wrong or what, but that's not right. And he's like, well, I'll go double check. I'll go out and check one more time, make sure I wrote it down right. But if this is wrong, we're gonna have a problem on our hands. And I'm like rolling my fucking eyes. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? So he goes out and he comes back and he's quiet. And he starts like getting my stuff ready for oil change. I'm like, so are we good? And he's like, oh, I'm setting you up right now. It's like, oh no, the license plate situation, are we good? And he's like, don't worry about it. And I was like, well, what happened? Like, something wrong with the computer? And he's like, yes, something like that. I was like, the fucker wrote the damn shit down wrong. And, I have a question about my tires at the time. And I have a question about the tires. And the phone rings. And he picks up the phone like, no problem, and holds a finger up to me like, wait a minute. And I was like, all right, putting your hand in someone's face, you could just be like go like this. Like, oh, 1 second, man. Like, no problem, I get it. But going like this with the arm out, come on, bro. Anyway, so he's acting all pissy and shit. And it's so weird because he was so nice to the people that came before me. I'm assuming because they're females. So, I don't know. It's whatever. So then we get off the phone, blah, blah, blah. And I go back to ask him a question about the tires. And I was like, yeah, I want to know something about the tires real quick. And he's like, hey, man, we're like super busy right now. I mean, if you want, I can change tires, but I don't got time to answer questions about tires. And I was like, that wasn't even like a huge thing, man. What's up? I'm like, really? You're gonna like get on my case? Like, I just wanted to know something. And now, like, I can't even remember what the hell I was trying to ask him. But man, I was like so furious. I was like, dude, like, what kind of customer service is this? So you can look at Ted Wayne's like 1 Hour Oil or whatever. Like, it's one of those franchisee places where there's a whole bunch of them. It's like they deal with so much crazy volume coming in and out. It's like they can be picky about who they're nice to and who they're not. You heading north on 15? Absolutely not. I stay away from the 15. Oh yeah, the guy wasn't even a manager. Long 15, as they call it. What's up, foibles? What's up, dog? Do you go see any cars? Well, that's what we're doing today. We're gonna take a look at a couple. I have to check that listing one more time, but I know there's an impound lot that sells cars. So the bottom is 1,500 and it goes up. But I have a strange feeling that they want like close to KBB, you know? And it's like there's like no room for wiggle room. So like there's an impound lot out here where they basically seize ownership of the vehicles once like a car's been impounded and the owner doesn't pay and shit like that. Oh, yeah, I've done that too before. Yeah, you gotta waste their time. Like, if enough of us waste even 5-10 minutes of their time, it's worth it because it trickles on down the road. You know what I mean? So it's nice to fuck with them. Remember you saying you were quitting. Well, when I use the word quitting, it doesn't mean forever. It means, hey, temporarily. You know, it's like, hey, I need to lay off these for a while, kind of thing. Well, a while was a while ago. So, cheers. Yeah, that's the thing. You guys, man, and this New Year's resolution, I don't think you guys even actually paid attention to my resolution. My resolution was not to quit doing things. My resolution was to keep track of how often I do it. So if I were to drink soda, if I were to drink an energy drink, if I drank fast food, things like that, I would make a mark, and collectively tally how often I did that thing. So that was my actual New Year's resolution. So I'm the motherfucker that made it. But that's the thing about y'all. Some of y'all, I won't hear from you for months. Like, you'll come in, you'll watch, but you won't say anything. And the moment that you have something to criticize, that's when you'll pop out the motherfucking woodwork. I'm like, damn, son. If you're gonna get on my ass about something, at least make it accurate. In other words, we hold each other accountable. At least try to. So I was supposed to be there at 9, but I had trouble getting out of bed, but it's not the end of the world. I wrote them and said, hey, I'm coming by, but I don't even know. They're probably not even awake, so I'm like, all right, no worries. I haven't been able to watch. I'm like irritated. You go to the gym? No, I do not go to the gym. The gym is like a fucking time thing. I mean, I'm sure that I could find time in my life to do it, no problem. I'm sure that I could. I just don't, because the last time I went to the gym was 2015. Yeah, the summer of 2015. Me and fake wife, we went to the gym like at least bare minimum 4 times a week. We would average it about 5, 6. You know, well, no, at least 5. We wouldn't go on the weekends. But oh, that lady, that was a giant shit show, man. I mean, I've worked with so many clients that could be anybody. So that same sentence could apply to so many different people. But for real though, I think I know which one you're talking about. And that one really fucking irritated me because the wife was home. The husband had his own shit going on, like he was at work. And it's just like, they were just both very fucking rude. And they're the kind of people that were like really like, you could tell that they were the wealthy type of people, to where they felt because they were wealthier than other people that they had a right to walk over other people. It was kind of like that. Because I don't think all wealthy people are like that. But there's a certain group of wealthy people where once they have that wealth, it like, in their own minds, it elevates them to the next level. So anyone that doesn't make as much money as them is garbage, and they can like talk to them however they want. But the issue I had with that place was like how rude the damn wife was. Like, she was very rude to me on the phone, and she's like, you're already late, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, I told you I was on my way. I'm late because of the fact that I can't find out how to get into your complex. I'm looking. There's no gate though. The gate, like, according to the GPS, your house is like right there. The gate is right here. Do you have a code? There's no code for the gate because the gate's always open. It's like, I've been around this entire area, and it's like, I gave her the address and stuff and the zip code and it's like, come on, I'm like right here. And like, she was just so bitchy, man. And it's like, look, y'all the ones that hired me to give you a hand with this. Do you want my help or not? It's like, seriously. And like, she said some other choice things, like, but then what really got me is that after I canceled out the job and the husband called me, he called like, I don't know what happened. I don't know why you can't get in. And it's like, hey, I've already canceled out the job. I'm going to take a hit on my metrics, but you guys aren't going to get feed or anything. You don't have to pay anything. We're all good. And he's like, oh, why couldn't you just go and do it if you're there? And it's like, well, and I explained to him the situation that I can't find out how to get in there. And it's like, quite frankly, your wife, I mean, she was being kind of rude on the phone. And honestly, if I don't want to be around that, I don't have to. It's like, well, I'm sure your managers at IKEA wouldn't appreciate that. The customer's always right. So I don't think, my wife is a very sweet woman. She would never be rude. So I don't really think that's very true. And I'm like, you're right. She probably is the sweetest woman in the world. However, when she spoke with me, that was my takeaway, is that she wasn't very cooperative. So, and he's like, well, if you're that overly sensitive, maybe you shouldn't be doing this line of work if you can't handle it. And it's like his tone changed. And it's like, I've dealt with so many clients that have had the tone changed from being nice guy in asshole just like that. And it's very quick. It doesn't gradually come up. It's like they'll be nice 1 minute, and then they get to the point where it's like, all right, fuck it, I'm done being nice. And they're like assholes, but they're very demanding, When you have someone come in your home to do work, man, this person is building shit for you. This person's installing shit for you. Don't you want them to do a good fucking job? So why are you going to come in here and fucking talk shit? Why are you going to come in here and berate these motherfuckers? Why are you going to be rude to these motherfuckers? Because you're paying money for it? This is why it's so fucking difficult for me to do this fucking shit. Because more often than not, I get the shit fucking client. My ideal client is I show up to the house, they show me where the shit's at, and they walk the fuck away. I don't hear them until I fucking tell them, hey, your shit's done. Is it good? Sweet, bye. That's my ideal client. We barely fucking talk. Don't give a fuck if he tips or not. He just shows me where his shit's at, tells me what he needs done, and then he fucks on off and watches fucking The Price is Right for the next 3 hours. That's my ideal fucking client. If I could have all my clients like that, I would love it. Instead, I get these ones that want to fucking talk about small talk shit. The ones that want to, and I've literally had, and this is crazy. I've had older female clients, the mature Karens of the world, literally stop me in the middle of my work. And it's like, excuse me, I'm trying to talk to you. It's very rude. Can you pay attention? And I'm like, I'm trying to build your furniture. It's like, it's happened on several different occasions. I'm not gonna lie, it's not just once, it's not just twice. I've had it happen at least 10 times, in the past couple of years that I've been doing this. And it's like, dude, it's like, this is ridiculous. 40? I gotta get off on 40. So the thing that's what really gets me more than anything else is I've had, here's an example. I've had it on a flat rate IKEA job where they're all chatty and shit, which annoys me the most. And the lady's like, hey, can you please pay attention when I'm talking to you? And I was like, hey, my job is to just focus on this. You can talk if you want, but I can't be distracted. I gotta take care of this. Well, it's kind of rude. I was trying to have a conversation with you. It's like, I understand that, but we don't get paid hourly. We get a flat rate for these things. So I can't really be here longer than is necessary. I do have other jobs. And then they get all bitchy. The other thing, it's when it's a fucking, it's hourly pay, which I love my hourly pay. But I get these people that want to be all chatty, and they're like, hey, I'm sorry, I asked you a question. Could you just take a moment and they really fucking do that. It's it's one thing if it's one-off person, but I've had multiple older women want me to stop my fucking work to talk to them. And when it's hourly, my thing, it's hey, I'm still kind of doing this. I know that you want to talk, but you do realize that if we stop and talk for 20 minutes, you're gonna be charged for that. He's like, well, I don't see why. You're not working in that 20 minutes. And I'm like, I'm here to work. I'm not here to chit chat. I'm sorry. I don't want to be rude or anything, but it's fair for both of us if I just focus on the work. And surprisingly, these, I don't get dinged on it. I don't get negative responses, reviews. Make sure I'm making a left. North Jones. Anyway, so they got an impound lot out here, and they have cars with titles. They've claimed ownership and shit, and they're trying to sell them because they don't want their impound lot full. So they have a shitload of cars, probably about 20 or 30, and they range from 1,500 up, which means they could range as high as 10 grand, 12 grand. Depends on the car, you know? And it's like, I know what car I want. I'm just waiting for it to pop up. The ones that are listed right now, people want way too much for. I'm kind of at the point where I'm just going to throw out a number. I'm just going to offer, you know, because I'm tired of waiting. I don't want to lowball people, man. That's the thing. I don't want to like, hey, will you take $2 grand for? I don't want people to be like, dude, you're out of your fucking mind. That's like $1,000 difference. And I'm like, you're absolutely fucking right. It is. That's how much money I have. Will you take it or not? No? Okay, well, the car's going to sit up there for another 3 months. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess I'll just go through. What, Greta Thunberg? What's her deal? It's coming up. So I'm going to be saying goodbye to you guys because my job's right around the corner. I literally just got to put a shoe cabinet together. It's not going to take very long. And it's hardly worth the gas coming out. Anyway, I love you guys. Let me see what's up. That's what I've got. So I'll pay you this much. That's true, man. I don't want to work as a maintenance. I don't ever want to have a boss. That's why I do the work that I do. I don't want to have anyone over me. Working with clients is different. Oh, KC, why'd you retract your message? You're rich just because you earn it. By extension, if you're poor, or you also earn it. If you don't have what it takes to become big, you don't deserve any respect. Interesting. It's going to be short. I'll hit you guys up in about an hour. As always, you're so glorious, love, Mace Valor, signing off.